A month has passed after the Tournament of Power, and all the Destroyers and Angels were called to attend a meeting to talk about the progress of their universes and how they will help to elevate them from here on out. The Destroyers and Angels were split up into their own groups. Zeno and Daishinkan were praising Whis for everything that he has done to aid the mortals in Universe 7 and to get such a low-ranked realm to win the Tournament of Power against a universe that had someone like Jiren, who was already beyond that of most Destroyers. After Zeno was finished praising Whis, he left and went to talk to the Destroyers and told them all that he was upset with how lazy they were and that they needed to get their mortal ratings higher. Zeno told them that he wants to see stronger people like Gohan and Jiren because he thinks that these mortals are the future of all universes. After Zeno had released the Destroyers, a few of them had gathered together and started a separate meeting.
Beerus, this is all your universe's fault. We have to work harder now. What are you implying, Belmont? I had nothing to do with it at all. Bullshit, brother. You know very well that you wanted your people to be stronger than everyone else. Champa, if you were not so fat and lazy, your universe would have put up a better chance in this tournament. Is that so, Beerus? Then why is it that you are sleeping the entire time and your angel was training the mortals and not you? Because I told him to, you moron. You all are getting jealous over the fact that my universe won the Tournament of Power. And not only that, but they decided to save you by wishing you back. That's pathetic. It's not that, Beerus. These mortals are already pushing themselves to the limits of the gods. How much longer until they surpass us? And we no longer are needed by Zeno. So each of y'all are being threatened. Fine, do what y'all want, but leave me out of it. Do you understand?
As Beerus was walking away from the other Destroyers and towards Whis, a huge murderous intent could be sensed from the other Destroyers. Whis looked at Beerus and was about to ask what was going on, but was cut off.
Whis, whatever happens, do not get involved at all. Do you understand me?
Okay, my lord. As Whis and Beerus went back to their own universe and they returned to Beerus' world to rest, the other Destroyers stayed and continued to talk to each other about the situation. A few days later, Whis got a call from Bulma, and she asked Whis and Beerus to come to the Earth to have dinner with everyone. Whis and Beerus agreed to come to the Earth to eat with everyone. As the heroes gathered to have a great time with Whis and Beerus while having the dinner party. As soon as the food had gotten placed on the table, the sky had turned dark. Then there was a huge blast that destroyed part of the city. It narrowly missed where everyone was at. The next thing everyone knew was that most of the Destroyers were coming down from the sky. They were being led by Belmont.
Belmont, what is the meaning of this? What are you doing? Whis, remember, I told you not to get involved. Well, Whis, since you want to know, the Destroyers and I do not like that your pet mortals are already on our levels and are soon to surpass us. So we are here to end them, especially that fool Gohan. So we came here to end him, as Beerus should have done long ago, for challenging all of us gods.
So all this because you assholes feel threatened? Is that it? What did we do to hurt you, huh?
Oh, it's not what you have done, it's what you can do.
And we aim to stop you before that happens.
Helios, not you too. Shut up, Whis. I told you to stay out of this. This is Destroyer's business.
Before Whis could say another word, Ramushi, Looker, and Gin all rushed Gohan before he could even power up to stop them. Gohan was being beaten left and right by the three Destroyers and was not given enough time to catch his breath or to even get some sort of separation between the three of them so he could transform. Goku and Vegeta had seen enough and they powered up to their max forms and tried to help Gohan out. However, they were both interrupted by Helios, Sidra, Quintella, and Champa. Goku was stuck fighting Helios and Quintella, while Vegeta was fighting Champa and Sidra. Both of them were fighting losing battles due to how our heroes were being overtaken. just by the numbers of destroyers that were teaming up on all of them. Gohan was sent flying into Capsule Corp's building and was badly hurt after not getting to power up to take on the 3 destroyers. The numbers game was not in Gohan's favor, nor was the fact that the destroyers' teamwork was just too well coordinated for Gohan to even get a chance. Vegeta was sent flying down hard in front of Beerus and was knocked out, while Heelys flew in carrying Goku by the hair. He too was passed out.
Looks like it's time to destroy the number 1 pest, wouldn't you all agree?
Gohan looked up in defeat, only to see Piccolo standing in front of Belmont.
My Lord Belmont,
why do all this? You and the other destroyers already killed millions of people today with your attack, and now you're planning on killing the universe's strongest fighters?
Because I'm a destroyer, and I destroy what I don't like.
As Belmont went to raise his hand to power up an attack, Piccolo went to attack Belmont. However, Belmont caught Piccolo by his throat. Gohan looked on in a weak shock of terror. Piccolo was struggling to breathe and was trying to say something to Gohan.
Oh, you want to say your last words? Well, here, I will turn you around.
Gohan,
remember who you are. Don't ever give up fighting to the very end, my friend.
As Belmont then stabbed Piccolo through the chest and then Hakai'd his body. Gohan was in a state of shock at this point, but could do nothing.
Gohan, you want to pay close attention to this.
The other gods of destruction came and gathered around Gohan, and each one of them grabbed someone Gohan had loved. His brother, his wife, daughter, mother, and friends.
Gohan, I love you.
Be strong, Gohan. We will always be here for you.
Big brother, help me.
Gohan!
Daddy.
Each of the gods then Hakai, each and every one of the people they were holding, leaving Gohan with just the last words that they said. Heelys still had a hold of Goku by the hair, and she finally decided what she was going to do with him.
I'm not going to destroy this one. I'm going to take him as a slave to my planet.
Do whatever you want. It's time to take out this garbage.
As the destroyers gathered and shot a massive Hakai at Gohan, Whis came in front of the blast just in time and put up a barrier, and then struggled to think for a moment.
I have to save Gohan, no matter what. I'm sorry for all this, for what they've done to you, Gohan, but this is the only way. You have to survive.
Whis then trapped Gohan in his staff, and his barrier started to crack from the strain. Whis then put his staff in front of him and blocked the rest of the blast. Doing so put a crack on his staff.
Whis, you fool. I told you not to get involved. So you were behind this, Beerus? No, I wasn't. I just told them I didn't care what happened at all. But I expected you to follow orders. However, you didn't. And now you've forced my hands. I'll add my power to this next blast.
As Beerus added his power to another Hakai, and it formed fast. And Whis attempted to block it with his staff again. However, his staff broke in half. Whis then crumpled down to the ground hard, and he passed out.
I'm taking Vegeta to my planet as a slave. The rest of you can leave at once.
The destroyers left in a hurry.
Well, it's time to work up the story and take Whis to Daishiken. Supreme Kai, I need you.
As the Kai showed up and they took Vegeta to Beerus' planet. And finally, they left to go to Daishinken.
What happened to Whis, Beerus? The mortals of Universe 7 turned on him, my lord. Well, he isn't dead, but he is in a coma due to his staff breaking. It will take 3 years to repair. Until then, we hunt down those mortals that hurt my son. But I want them alive.
Gohan was floating in a location unfamiliar to where he was used to being barely conscious.
Where am I?
As Gohan blacked out, floating in the void. Gohan started to come to, floating in the heartless void that he was been locked into, not able to fully understand what exactly had happened to him and his family. Gohan was hurt so badly that he was still barely able to see, but could only hear the voices of his loved ones screaming for him and telling him that they loved him before they were killed. The voices of everyone kept resonating within Gohan's head over and over again for what seemed like an eternity to Gohan, until suddenly they just stopped coming to Gohan's mind. They just stopped screaming for me. Where did they go? I can't sense them at all. Where are they? That's because I stopped them, Gohan. Whis, is that you? Yes, it is I. Or rather a version of me. When the destroyers attacked you and your family and friends, they erased everyone as far as I know of. What you have been hearing is everyone's last words to you and their cries for help. But what happened to you, Whis? Why are you here? I thought you couldn't come into your own staff. Gohan, I am here with you in spirit and mind alone. I'm not physically here. When the angel's staff breaks, they are put into a coma for 3 years. So you have 3 years of Earth years to train and get stronger and healthy again. Those 3 years will be equal to 15 years in here. I will be able to train you to get stronger. Wait, Whis, they attacked you too? Why? I chose to save you because I couldn't save your family, and for that I am so sorry. I'm here to help you get your revenge and return mine as well. Because the Omni King and Daishinkan did not want it, the destroyers have gone rogue, and I'm helping you because it's what my father and the Omni King would want. Well, Whis, before we get to training, how are we going to get out of here? Gohan, I'm sorry to tell you this, but the only way to get out of the staff is to go through the time that we have and use it wisely. We have 3 years until I wake up outside of this realm. That's when I can let you out. Alright, Whis, let's get started training then. Back on Healy's world, after Healy's had took Goku as a slave, she instructed her angel, Sour, to start training Goku. Goku, I'm sorry for what happened to your family and friends. I know I had a part in it. However, I was allowed to only save one person. Being that Gohan was the strongest in your universe, I chose to save you, because I was not going to be allowed to save Gohan. The others do not know of my plans, however. All of your training must be done within the next 3 years.
Heelys, what happened to my son? Where is he? I know he was the main target.
That, Goku, I can answer. Your son, Gohan, was trapped in Whis' staff. After he was trapped there, the other destroyers attacked Whis, and his staff was broken due to the combined attack of all the destroyers.
What? Even Whis was taken out?
Yes and no.
Whis was not physically damaged.
However, when an angel's staff is broken, they go into a comatose state for 3 years until their staff is mended.
So that means there's a chance for Gohan to come back?
Yes, but chances are he will not be the same Gohan you remember.
Either way, my son must come back. No matter what, I still believe in my son. And what of Vegeta? What is going on with him?
He has been taken as a slave by Beerus, and he is being tortured by Beerus every day, just about. So no matter what, we have to get you stronger, so that way you can rescue Vegeta. We are constantly watching Beerus, so that when he does go to sleep again, we can rescue Vegeta, because you both will be needed in this fight.
Okay, I understand, but one question. Has Daishinkan and Zeno been told about what has happened?
No. Right now they understand that Universe 7 mortals turned against the gods, and if we tell them what happened, then it will cause even more trouble for the universe.
Okay, so can you please send for Daishinkan? We need to tell him about everything that has happened. Please, Sour. I know you won't like this, but this is what I believe needs to happen. Because when he learns the truth, we can truly fight and do what must be done.
You mean you want him to read your mind so he can see what has interest?
Yes, because if he and Zeno understand that we were not at fault, it will change everything if the truth has to be shown.
I understand, Goku. I will call him and ask him to come to this world when he can. But however, whatever happens to you is on you. Understand that, Goku. It's okay. Everything will be alright. Okay, Goku. I have one condition. I will only talk to him in 6 months to 1 year from now, so we can begin your training. Is that understood? Yeah, I understand your position. Let's begin. About 6 months had passed since Gohan had been trapped in Whis' staff and the incident with the destroyers on Beerus' world. Beerus had Vegeta chained up and has been using him as a punching bag. Little did Beerus know, every time he was beating on Vegeta, he was actually helping Vegeta grow stronger. Through the endless torture and helping Vegeta absorb Destroyer Ki, over time, no matter what, Vegeta kept taking the beatings and absorbing the energy. Vegeta just kept thinking of everything that all the destroyers took from him. If I keep this up, my body will keep getting stronger, and the more Beerus brings me to death, and closer to it, and lets me rest. But what has happened to Gohan and Kakarot? I can't seem to sense them at all. Were they killed as well? No matter. I will continue to endure and try to listen in to any news regarding those two idiots. The Supreme Kai of Universe 7 came to talk to Beerus. Lord Beerus, are you sure you want to keep the truth about the 3 Saiyans from Daishinkan? We know that Goku is in Heelys' universe, and Vegeta is here. However, Gohan remains trapped in Whis' staff, and we don't know how that will affect him, especially when Daishinkan said Whis will recover in 3 years. Kai, you fool! You need to shut up and do as you're told. I told you, never bring this up again. And if you don't listen to me, I will chain you up and give you the same treatment as I have been giving Vegeta. But was it really necessary to kill Gohan's family and friends right in front of him? Kai, shut the hell up! I'm sorry, my lord. I won't bring it up again. So, Kakarot and his son have survived. But what did the Kai mean that Gohan is trapped? What will happen to Gohan? That's 3 years in the staff. But there's no telling how long he's actually going to be locked away. Not only that, but everyone was killed in front of him? Does that mean he has seen everyone obliterated in front of his own eye? I have to endure this torture no matter what. This pain is nothing to what Gohan has endured and seen. There's no telling what he is still seeing. And it's been 6 months since that happened. Back on Xeno's world, 8 months have passed since the incident in Universe 7. While Gohan and Whis were training, Daishinkan noticed that Whis' body had started changing and somehow getting stronger. What is going on with you, Whis? Your body should not be getting stronger, Papa. Your staff is broken, yet you are. I've never seen this happen at all. Sour has finally decided to contact Daishinkan through his staff. Father, I have something urgent to discuss with you regarding what happened to Whis and the other mortals. Would you be able to come see me? Sour, this better be good because something is happening to Whis right now. I do not want to be taken away from him for long. Yes, Father, it is. It will be worth your time. Very well, Sour. I will be there soon. Daishinkan has finally arrived to Hilly's world to talk with Sour. Okay, Sour. What was so important that you had to drag me away from your brother while he is in his current state? Well, Father, it's not so much as a what, but more of a whom. What do you mean, Sour? Father, please have an open mind. Okay, fine, just hurry up. I don't have all damn day. Wait, why do I sense a mortal's presence? That will be explained in just a moment, Father. Please wait, and I'll be back in just a moment. After Daishinkan told Sour to hurry up, he left to go get Goku, and brought him to see Daishinkan. Sour, how dare you bring this mortal here, after what they have done to your brother? Father, you said you would have an open mind about this. Fine. Well, what does this mortal have to do with what happened to Whis? Please listen to Goku, and it will be explained. Thank you, Sour. Hello, Daishinkan. I asked Sour to bring you here so we could talk. I wanted to do it sooner, however, Sour wanted to wait and train me a little bit. Sour, why did you want to wait? Well, Father, I wanted to wait so I could train Goku. so he would be prepared for what he's asked you to do. What is it you want me to do, Goku?
Well, I want you to read my mind, Daishinkan, so you can know the truth of what actually happened to Whis. Because from what I've been told, you were informed that the mortals on Universe 7 were the ones that turned on him.
Yes, and you're telling me that was a lie?
Yes, sir!
Fine, Goku, come here. Know that this will be a painful process for you. The Grand Priest started to read Goku's mind. As Goku was screaming in the background, Daishinkan saw everything. Where the destroyers were the ones who attacked the mortals. All the way up to where Goku was not unconscious in this fight. This explains part of what happened, but not to Whis. Hello, my lord, I can explain that part. Healy's then told Daishinkan everything that happened to Whis and Gohan. She even told Daishinkan that this plan was started shortly after the meeting of the Tournament of Power. So, all the destroyers went rogue but 2? I need to inform Zeno about this.
Wait! Daishinkan, please, don't tell Zenny. Because if you do, that means he'll erase all of the universes. Please, let Vegeta, Gohan, and myself take care of them, so we can bring them to justice.
You want to bring them to justice, huh? Okay, I understand. So the strange power I'm sensing from you, that's because of Gohan? Father, I have a thought on what's going on with my brother. Because Gohan is trapped in it, and this is the only second time an angel's staff has ever been broken. Is it possible that Whis' mind and spirit slipped into the staff, and that's what made him go into this comatose state? Sour, I believe you're right. And with this being the case, then that means Whis is training Gohan, and they both are getting stronger. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to bring someone here to train with you, Goku. And you need to work on getting stronger, no matter what, especially if you aim to get justice. Now I'm going to go back and check on Whis. I will bring your sparring partner soon, Goku. Daishinkan then left Healy's world and went back to the Omni Palace. Goku continued to train with Sour, and Healy's eagerly waiting for his new training partner. 3 days had passed, and Daishinkan finally came back, and he brought Jiren with him. Goku and Jiren started training immediately after Jiren was told what happened. Back on Beerus' world, Beerus had summoned the Supreme Kai.
Kai, I want you to go find Frieza and bring him here.
Yes, Lord Beerus. The Supreme Kai then left and started to look for Frieza, while Beerus kept on torturing Vegeta. Back in the staff, Gohan and Whis were constantly training non-stop.
Whis, how much time has passed?
Well, Gohan, it's been 5 years now, which, as I've told you, is equal to 1 year Earth years. We now have 2 years left in order to get you trained and strong.
Man, this is tough, Whis.
I feel like my mind is going crazy. Even though I no longer hear my family and friends, I still feel their presence. Gohan, I'm so sorry. I could only stop their voices. I'm not able to erase their presence that you feel. It is what it is, Whis. I'll consider it motivation and to remember who I'm fighting for. Good, Gohan. Keep that motivation and we'll get through this time. Gohan and Whis continued to train for the remaining time, not even wasting a single moment. Whis let Gohan rest when he needed. However, Gohan did not sleep well. He kept having nightmares of the incident that happened with his family. 8 months had passed and the Supreme Kai had finally tracked down Frieza. He was on a remote planet. Hello, Frieza.
Supreme Kai? What are you doing here?
I have been instructed to come get you by Lord Beerus.
What? Why does Lord Beerus want to see me?
I do not know, Frieza. I'm just doing what I've been instructed to by Lord Beerus.
Okay, let's go see what he wants with me.
The Supreme Kai then took Frieza to Beerus' world. They landed right where Vegeta was being tortured at.
About time you got back here, Kai. And welcome to my world, Frieza. I'm here, Beerus. What do you want from me? Watch your tone when you talk to me, Frieza. And I want you here so you can have fun torturing Vegeta. Is that so bad? So, wait. I get to torture this monkey? Yes. But you cannot kill him, am I understood? Oh, I understand, Lord Beerus. But I do have one request.
Oh,
And what is it?
Can you train me to be a destroyer candidate?
That's fine. Your training begins now. Vegeta can wait.
Beerus and Frieza then spent the next 6 months training so that Frieza can become a destroyer's candidate. During that time, while Beerus and Frieza were training, they continued to beat on Vegeta.
Damn you, Beerus. You really want to put me through hell, huh? As if Frieza destroying my planet and my race wasn't good enough. You now have him beating on me daily basis. Well, Vegeta, let me have him rub it in even more so. Frieza, I'm going to go to sleep for a few months. Have fun abusing Vegeta. Very well, Lord Beerus. I will see you when you wake up in a few months. Oh, and Frieza, don't you dare kill him.
Beerus went to take a long nap. Back on Helios' world, Sour just noticed that Beerus had fallen asleep.
Goku, Jiren, it's time to go get Vegeta. Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready to go get Vegeta. Yes, but are we going to face off against Beerus? No, now is not the time. So, strictly a rescue mission, huh? That's probably for the best, being that we are not ready to fight, as well as Vegeta in no state.
Sour, Goku, and Jiren all headed to Universe 7 to rescue Vegeta.
Whis, by my count, we have about 1.5 years left, right? Earth years. Is that right? Yes, Gohan.
Good, because I'm ready to get my hands on those destroyers now.
Good, Gohan. Keep that energy right there. You're almost ready.
As Gohan and Whis clashed again and again, over and over, trading blows left and right, Goku's group finally arrived to Beerus' world. Upon arriving, they quickly found that Vegeta was being beaten by Frieza.
Frieza! Stop what you are doing! So, you finally got here, Kakarot. Now hurry up and get me out of here. So you actually live, do you, monkey? Yeah, you dumbass space lizard, I do. And I'm here for my friend. Oh, come then, monkey. Take him if you can. But know this, I'm not the same person you once fought. Hey, Jiren, give Vegeta and then you and Sour follow me as soon as possible. Make sure not to wake Beerus. Very well, Goku.
Goku then teleported behind Frieza and grabbed his tail, and then they teleported to a remote planet called Planet Vampa.
Now, Frieza, show me what you've got!
Goku then threw Frieza into a mountain after landing, then rushed at him and kicked him hard in his chest, driving him further into the mountain. Goku then sent a massive blast, blowing the mountain into pieces. Frieza then flew up out of the destroyed mountain, flew at Goku, and punched him in the face, sending Goku back a few meters.
Oh, not bad, monkey. No wonder you were so confident about challenging me. Huh, yeah, I'm not even out of my base form, Frieza. And you are in your golden form. I can tell I'm going to have to step up my game. Oh, that you will, monkey.
Frieza then rushed Goku and decked him in the face, sending him flying back. Goku then launched a solar flare, then created distance, and Goku then went into his Super Saiyan Blue state. Goku then flew and kicked Frieza in his ribs, sending him flying into some mountains. On the other side of the planet, a Saiyan has seen the giant flash of light and started to get curious about what was going on.
Father, there are some strange lights going on. Let's go see what's going on then, maybe. It's way off this wretched planet.
Broly and Paragus then flew to the battle site. They got there and saw that Goku and Frieza were fighting in a huge fight. Frieza then clashed with Goku and headbutted him. They were getting nowhere in their fight.
Filthy monkey, this fight is getting us nowhere. It's time to take it to the next level.
Frieza then started to power up, sending out massive waves of power all over the place. Frieza then transformed into his destroyer form for the very first time. Whoa! Frieza, that's a lot of power! You know, if you were not an evil scumbag, I would love to have you as a permanent sparring partner. However, it's time I show you my real power now. Goku then powered up to his mastered Ultra Instinct. Goku and Frieza then continued their fight. It was getting so out of control that a random blast flew from Frieza and hit Paragus and killed him. Broly, seeing this, started to go insane. He then launched at Frieza and hit him hard in the face, sending him flying. Goku stood there looking dumbfounded because he didn't know what was going on. Broly kept charging up and taking on Frieza. However, Frieza was overpowering him bit by bit. Finally, Broly went berserk and went into his legendary Super Saiyan state and started pushing Frieza further back. Meanwhile, in the staff, Gohan had felt a surge of power. Whis, do you feel that?
I do, but it's not possible. We shouldn't be able to feel this power unless us training has actually pushed the repair process to be completed faster. Does that mean we can get out now? I believe so, Gohan. Do me a favor and power up to your current max power. Okay, Whis, let's do this.
Gohan powered up to his current max power, and the realm started to shake and shatter. Gohan, stop! Whis started to fade from the realm, leaving Gohan behind. Whis! Whis! Where'd you go, Whis? Damn it, why does everyone keep leaving me? Whis woke up to see his father standing near him. Father, where's Gohan?
He is still in your saft, son. Here you go. Somehow it was repaired sooner than anticipated.
Whis then grabbed his staff and opened a portal, letting Gohan out. Finally, we are free, Whis. Now let's go. That power level was crazy strong, and whoever it was, we are going to want them on our side. Wait, Gohan. We need to talk. No, Daishinkin, we don't. In my book, you are just as guilty of letting my family be murdered. Gohan, I had no clue what happened, and trust me, your father had told me about it. Well then, here's what's going to happen. I am going to start my plan of revenge for my family. You can join me or stay the hell out of my way. Whis, are you with me?
Why, of course, Gohan. Let's go.
Back on planet Vampa, Frieza started to get used to Broly's power.
Time to end this monkey's rage.
Frieza then powered up a massive death beam, getting ready to shoot Broly in the chest. However, right before he could fire, Frieza was kicked in the back of his head by Gohan.
Who the hell dares to attack me from behind?
I see you sided with Beerus, huh, Frieza?
What? How do you know who I am?
Oh, I know you very well, and all the atrocities you have committed. I've known you since I was a little boy, and I've despised you ever since. You are a scourge to this multiverse, and to side with the Destroyers is clearly evidence based on your power. You are just as guilty of their multitude of crimes. It's time for you to pay for your past crimes, and theirs as well.
Wait, it can't be. Gohan? But you were killed from what Beerus told me.
Oh, but it is. And I am here to haunt you and all the destroyers and do to them what they do to everyone else.
Oh, and what's that, filthy monkey?
I'm going to destroy you and them. Gohan then rushed Frieza and decked him in the face, sending him flying into multiple mountains. Gohan then followed Frieza and powered up a punch, backed with ki, and hit him in the chest, sending him flying into the air.
What? Who is this person? I don't know, but he is strong.
Gohan then teleported behind Frieza and caught his tail, and spun him around so hard it ripped Frieza's tail off.
You bastard! You will pay for this!
Hello, Goku and Vegeta. It's been far too long.
Whis! If you're here, that means that fighter is...
Why, yes, Vegeta. You are seeing Gohan.
No way! That's my son? You'll pay for this, Gohan!
Frieza then started launching multiple death beams at Gohan, but they never even touched him. Is this the best you've got, Frieza? This isn't even enough to tickle me. Gohan then rushed Frieza and punched him in his face, then caught him by the throat. Gohan then powered up a blast with his free hand and raised it up to Frieza's face. It's time for you to disappear from this realm once again. Gohan then unleashed a massive blast, obliterating Frieza, and dropped his body down into one of the worm pits, and it ate Frieza's body. Gohan then turned around and looked at his father, Vegeta, Jiren, and then he turned and flew down to where Broly was standing. Hello there. What is your name?
My name is Broly.
Well, Broly, you have two options. Join me or die. You have great power and I don't want to see it go to waste. But anyone who stands against me will die.
Well, I'm no match for you in my current state. And I've lived on this planet all my life. So it's like I have been dead already. So no, why not let me live for once? So I can actually get off this world.
Good choice. Gohan and Broly then met up with everyone else. Father, Vegeta, it's good to see you guys. You as well, Jiren. This guy right here is Broly. He is going to be joining us from here on. Gohan then told Broly why he was so cold to him, and he understood. Sauer then told Whis that they are using Hilly's planet as a base of operations. The fighters then left to go to Hilly's world. Once getting to Hilly's universe, Goku and Vegeta started to have a sparring session with Gohan and Broly. Jiren started meditating, but Gohan started to overdo it and Goku got hurt. Broly started to train on his own and could not keep up with Gohan's demands.
Gohan, don't you think you need to, I don't know, maybe relax a little and go easier on them? You've had almost 15 full years to train in, my staff, where these guys haven't had that long to train. And, it's easier for you to be as powerful as you are right now because you've been training with me for that long. Maybe you need to relax on them.
You're right, Whis. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm getting ahead of myself. I can't help it. I'm just ready to get our revenge. Well, and Broly, I apologize to you, man. I'm just really eager and finally excited to get out of that area. It's just been me and Whis all this time. So, again, I apologize. Let's get back to it, guys. Meanwhile, in Universe 6, Champa has been seen talking to someone.
What do you mean, Gohan is free? How can this be?
You know what must be done. Now do it.
While the heroes were busy training in Healy's universe, somewhere deep in the multiverse, Champa was seen talking to Quintella and Liquor.
That fool Gohan has escaped. How do you know this, huh? He came to tell me.
Wait, you mean?
Yes, him. And he was pissed. He told me we have to take care of it now. So let's go take care of this pest once and for all. Do we want to tell the others?
Screw them. We have to take care of this now.
Let's go. Time to move out then.
Over on Healy's world, Whis noticed that in his staff that 3 destroyers were on the move. Gohan, it's starting. They know you are free now. Champa, Liquor, and Quintella are on the move. Perfect. I don't want them to know we are using Healy's universe as our base. Let's go to Universe 7 and confront them there. Father, Vegeta, you feel like getting some revenge?
You know damn well we want revenge, Gohan. Do you think we are ready for it?
Think, Vegeta? No, I know we are.
Gohan, I know you gained a lot of confidence over the last few years, but are you sure we are ready?
Father, I trust you and Vegeta with my life. Gohan, what do you want me to do? Broly, I want you to stay back and train with Sour and Jiren. You still have a lot of untapped power, and you need help honing it all. But, Broly, trust me, buddy. This is the best course of action for right now. Very well, Gohan. If you feel I need to train some more, then so be it. Thank you, Broly. Father, Vegeta, are you ready to go? Let's head to Earth now. Upon our heroes traveling to the Earth, Champa was informed by the unknown man that the team was heading to Universe 7.
So it seems like they are going to Universe 7, but we don't know where they're coming from. Not like it matters. We will beat the information out of them soon enough.
Quintella is right.
Yes, but if that Gohan has reunited with Vegeta and Goku already, we can be in for a terrible fight. Will you just stop bitching and trying to chicken out of everything? Or do you just need your big brother to hold your hand, Fatso? You fool! If we were not on a mission, I would kill you myself! Easy, Fatso. Don't get your panties in a twist.
Will you two just shut up for once? Now let's get this done. Our heroes just got to the Earth for the first time in almost 3 years. They were so shocked and angry due to how the once big blue world of theirs was destroyed and was turned into a wasteland. Why would they do this to our home? To all the innocent people? They didn't deserve this at all. No, they didn't. Not only that, they killed our families and also our relatives. Hell, they even killed Trunks' dog. Who does shit like this? Don't worry, Vegeta. They will pay for everything.
Who will pay you, dumbass?
You and all the destroyers, Champa. Who else would we want to seek revenge on, huh? The Chupacabra?
You're so funny, Gohan. I forgot to mention how it pleased me to kill you, that daughter of yours.
Not to mention your wife as well. Their screams as they begged for you to save them was so delightful. Gohan had heard enough and blitzed Quintella, decking him in the face and sending him flying. Gohan then sent a massive blast at Liquor, and it hit him hard, sending him crashing into multiple buildings. Father, Vegeta, you take on that fat ass over there. These two are mine. That's not fair, Gohan! I want one of those bastards to myself.
Yeah, he is right. Why do we have to pair up when you get two to yourself?
Fine, Vegeta. You take the Jerry-looking asshole. Vegeta and Goku both powered up and rushed their targets, while Gohan slowly walked towards Liquor. Liquor slowly got up and seen that Gohan had almost reached him. Liquor started sending out multiple Hakai blasts at Gohan, trying to kill him fast. Gohan just continued to walk forward and deflected the blast up into the air. Gohan finally got to where Liquor was standing and then decked him hard in the face, and then spun around and kicked him in his ribs, sending him flying into multiple buildings, busting them apart. Is this the best a mighty destroyer can offer? I was expecting more. But then again, this is coming from a group of gods who have to gang up to take down a few mortals. And you just attack the weak and helpless, not even realizing the monster you have awoken. Gohan then picked up Liquor and kneed him in his ribs, and then decked him in his face, followed up with the uppercut, sending Liquor up into the air. Gohan teleported behind the Liquor, and then kicked him in his back, sending him far away from where Goku and Vegeta were fighting. While Gohan raced after Liquor, Vegeta rushed Quintella and decked him hard in his face, and then followed up with an elbow to Quintella's jaw.
You stupid mortal. It's time I show you what a true destroyer is capable of.
Quintella then went full power rushed at Vegeta, decking him hard in the face. Vegeta tanked the hit and just looked at Quintella.
Is this the might of a destroyer? Don't make me laugh.
Vegeta then grabbed Quintella's arm, kneed him in his ribs, and threw him into the air, and blasted him in the ribs again, sending him falling hard to the ground.
Now, it's time I show you the true power of the Prince of all Saiyans. What? First it was Gohan, who was able to get the power of the gods and gain Ultra Instinct. And now you gain the power of a destroyer? What is this? This is what you and all the other gods have woke up with on us proud warriors. You took everything from us. Now you shall pay the price.
Vegeta then clashed with Quintella and decked him in the face, sending him flying. Vegeta then rushed Quintella and kicked him up in the air.
Rot in hell, you dumbass destroyer.
Vegeta then launched a massive final flash, which was fused with his destroyer energy, and he obliterated Quintella. Goku seen Vegeta's power and was amazed at how much stronger Vegeta has gotten.
Well, I guess it's my turn to take down my opponent. In your dreams, Goku.
Before Goku could go all out and attack Champa, Champa rushed Goku and decked him hard in the chest, sending him flying. Champa then flew after Goku and kept on beating him. Champa sent out a massive Hakai blast at Goku, which Goku was struggling to hold off the blast. Champa then came behind Goku and knocked him out with a massive kick to the back of the head. Champa just stood there over Goku, waiting for him to get back up. On the other side of the planet, Liquor had powered up to his max power and was struggling to fight against Gohan, and Gohan decided to go to his Super Saiyan Blue and obliterated Liquor with a massive Kamehameha. Gohan was on his way back to Goku and Vegeta's location, and Champa had sensed that both Quintella and Liquor had died and started to worry.
Shit! Both of them have died. I knew we should have brought more backup. Oh well, I need to escape from here before both Vegeta and Gohan get back, or else I won't be able to tell the others about them.
Champa then teleported off the planet, leaving Goku laying there on the ground. Gohan then met up with Vegeta and they finally found Goku.
Father, are you okay? No, I'm not, son. Champa got away. Kakarot, you fool! How could you let that fat ass get away? It's not my fault, Vegeta. He was stronger than last time. Not only that, but I wasn't given a chance to attack him. Father, how could you? I knew I shouldn't have let you fight him on your own. You know what? No matter what is done is done. Let's head back to the base and check on Broly.
Meanwhile, on a remote planet, Champa had just finally got back to it.
How could you not kill Gohan, Champa? I told you to take care of this. Not only that, but you had Goku in your sights, and you didn't kill him either?
Look, I don't know who you are, but I don't give a damn. They've gotten stronger, and we couldn't take them on. Goku was the weakest, and because of that, I was able to escape. I told the others we needed more help, but I was ignored.
No excuses, Champa.
How about you shut up? I'm not taking orders from someone I don't know.
Oh, but you do know me, Champa.
What? How?
The masked man finally showed himself to Champa.
Who do you think's been training you this entire time, you fool? Now no more excuses. I want them dead. This entire time? It was you? Yes, Champa. Now let's call a destroyer meeting.
On a remote planet hidden from anyone else's eyes, the destroyers have finally gathered together with Daishinkan.
Now, it's about time we discuss what truly happened, huh? Gohan is free now, and he and Vegeta took out 2 destroyers. So, That is why Liquor and Quintello are not here.
Not like it matters to you. Daishinken, those two were weak as hell anyway.
Okay, may be out of the loop here, but how does the Grand Priest know that we were the ones who did this to Gohan and Whis? Shut up, Beerus!
It's because I ordered it, and not Belmont or the others. I came to every single one of you before this, and talked to you about how I'm displeased with how the mortals are gaining more and more power. The only one I did not go to was you, Beerus. I didn't want you to tell my idiot of a son what was going on.
So, Daishinken, for one who is so loyal to the Omni King, why would you betray him when he loves having stronger mortals?
Finally, one of you has asked the most important question. Why did I do this? I chose to do it because I hate serving a king who is a child and thinks of nothing but playing around all day. The Tournament of Power was just a plaything for him, and now he has found new poise in the mortals. So I want to hurt Zeno. No, I want to kill him. Then, like it should be, the angels shall rule the heavens and the multiverses. With you as our generals, we will rule and ensure that the mortals can never get back up again to even attempt to challenge our power. So, this is all about an ego trip for you, huh? Good of you to come, Heelys, and not at all. However, I do have something for you. Y'all want to know how Vegeta got free from being a prisoner on Beerus' planet, and also how Goku was never a slave but continued to train. It's because Heelys was protecting Goku. She was the one that continued his training, and she is currently training the other mortals along with her angel.
Heelys, is this true?
So, you took away my toy from me. Yes, it's true, you fools. I am loyal to the Omni King and have been from the day I became a destroyer, as you all should have been. But you let your egos blind you to everything. Enough, you traitor. You will die for this. Daishinken then teleported behind Heelys and then stabbed her in the back. Daishinken then blasted Heelys' body with a very powerful blast, killing her on the spot. Now, anyone else want to betray me? No? Good. It's time we end Gohan and the others. Back on Heelys' universe, before she was killed by Daishinken, Sour and Whis were training with Gohan, Goku, and Vegeta and Broly. Sour was in the middle of talking to Broly when all of a sudden Sour disappeared. Broly quickly ran to Gohan and Whis to tell them what had happened. So, you're telling me that Sour just disappeared during your training session? Yes. We just got done talking, and he told me to meditate. So, I went to do that, and he was in the middle of talking to me, and then nothing. It was like he was just gone. Oh no, this is terrible. What, Whis? What's wrong? If Sour just disappeared, as you have stated, it means Healy is dead, and Sour is no longer an angel for this universe until a new destroyer can be found. He has been put in a type of frozen state at the Omni King's palace. But who would kill Heelys? And if someone killed her, Kakarot, it would mean that they know where we are, and that she was helping us. It doesn't matter. She's gone now, and we have to expect they are coming soon. Whis, is there anywhere that we can train fast at? Why, yes, there is one location that is coming to my mind. However, we'd have to go back to Universe 7 in order to train, and that can be a bad thing. Why would it be a bad thing, Whis? Well, this location is very close to Beerus' world, and some of you will die if we go there and you are found. Well, that's just a chance we will have to take in order to get stronger. I agree. We have to get stronger in order to defeat everyone. Well then, Whis, that settles it. Let's go. It seems as if it does in fact go on. We will only be able to train together. We won't have any help from any other angels. The one I know of is my younger brother, but we cannot get him involved because we don't know how far this corruption goes. Well, let's go then, everyone. The group left out immediately to go to this mysterious location that Whis has informed them of. They arrived shortly later only to find 2 lookouts. So, it seems as if we have to fight through those 2 in order to get to use this location. Huh. So, it seems as if we have challengers for the first time in a millennia, Fu. Yeah, it does. I was getting tired and needed a workout anyway. Let us pass, or die, you two. We don't have time for your shit. Why, how rude of you. And I thought that I was the rude guy. This guy takes a cake. I said shut the hell up and let us pass. Gohan had finally had enough and rushed to Fu and decked him hard in the face before Fu could say anything else. He then spun around and kicked Hearts in the face, sending him crashing into Fu, sending both of them far away from the cave's entrance. Whis, hurry up and take them into the cave. I will hold these two off. You three need to get stronger as soon as possible. I'll join up later. I understand, Gohan. I won't hold back with their training. Broly, Goku, Vegeta, and Whis then went into the cave and disappeared. Now, where were we? Huh, you just attacked us. That's where we were. Oh yeah, time for me to kill you both. Gohan then rushed both Hearts and Fu, and they clashed hard. Hearts and Fu were able to get the upper hand in the clash, and Gohan was sent flying down to the ground hard. Hearts and Fu then sent a massive blast down at Gohan, and it hit him. Gohan got back up and looked at Hearts and Fu. I guess it's time I step up my game, huh? Gohan then powered up a bit and rushed at Fu, decking him in the face. Then followed up with a massive knee to his guts, making Fu gasp for air. Hearts then came up behind Gohan and went to deck him in the back of the head. However, Gohan moved slightly, and Hearts hit Fu instead. Gohan then elbowed Hearts in his face, making him stagger backwards. Gohan then grabbed Hearts' arm and spun him around and used Hearts like a baseball bat to hit Fu, sending him flying. Gohan then threw Hearts into Fu, making them crash hard into the ground. I warned you both to move out of our way, or you would die. So I'm following up with my promise. Gohan then powered up a massive Kamehameha and sent it at Fu and Hearts, killing both of them in an instant. Gohan then went and walked into the cave and was transported into a different realm. This realm was like that of the time chamber. However, there are differences. Gohan walked to Whis to let him know that the two enemies were taken care of. Good, Gohan. I'm glad you are safe. That I am, and holy shit, Whis, what have you guys been doing? Their power has doubled from when y'all came to the cave. Ah yes, I didn't get to tell you. However, this cave lets you train and gain triple that of the power in just a few hours. By my estimate, we have about 5 hours before anyone should arrive. Alright, Whis. Sounds like we all need to get busy then. To include you. That you are right. I want your help to assist me perfect something, if you don't mind, Gohan. Yeah, Whis. Let's do it. As Gohan, Goku, Vegeta, and Broly, and even Whis started training hard to level themselves up to the next levels. Back where the Destroyers were having their meeting, the Grand Priest noticed something in his staff. Damn it! How dare you, Whis? How dare you take them there? What? Where did Whis take the mortals to? Whis took them to a cave called the Endless Abyss. What? Not even I could train there. Why would he take them there? So they could get some last-minute training in. But we will stop them before they can train even more. I want you all to head there now.
It's time. All of you must go to the Cave of Wonders and obliterate the mortals. And if my son gets in the way, summon me at once, because I am done holding back. While you do this, I'm going to go fulfill the mission. And what mission do you have to go do, Daishinken? From what I see, all of us destroyers are putting our lives on the line for something petty. Well, if you must know, I'm going to go talk with Zeno. And if he refuses to do as I ask, I'll kill him. And then I'm going to get a way for you all to be strong. So hurry up now. Do as I ask. Daishinken, are you going to Zeno and telling him to unleash our true power? That's unthinkable. Why would he do such a thing? Last time that happened, there almost was no cosmos. But yet you want to do that again? What is wrong with you? Beerus, will you shut up? You don't need to know what Daishinken is doing. It's all part of the plan, so get with it. He is correct, Beerus. You don't need to know what is going on. You just need to do as you're told. Fine, you dumbasses. I just wanted to know what was going on with us, and how we were going to defeat every one of them, to include Whis, who's one of the strongest angels there is, besides Daishiken. He's next in line. Have you fools forgotten this? He's also my master, so I know what he's capable of. Beerus, enough arguing and questions. Do as I said, now. Fine, let's go, you fools. It's time to take out these mortals, so I can go back to sleep after all this time.
The destroyers finally headed out to Universe 7 to track down our heroes and find out where this wondrous cave is. Daishiken gave them a rough area of where it is, but could not give them the exact location. Our heroes started training non-stop for 4 hours, and then on the final hour, they finally got an unfortunate news from Whis.
Everyone stop what you're doing. They've caught on to us. They're almost here.
What do you mean, Whis? How'd they catch on to us so fast? It makes no sense.
Well, go on. We knew someone was on their side, but we didn't know who. And now I have a feeling I do. It's my father. He's the one that's behind everything. Yeah, but Whis, what would he have to gain from this? Something else is going on, and we must find out.
Whis, do you think,
Daishiken could be going after Zeno? It wouldn't make sense, would it? Father, why would you think Daishiken would be going after Zeno? It don't make sense. I mean, something had to have him thinking that way.
Well, truth be told, it's just, a feeling. I don't know why.
Kakarot, your feelings are like your stomach. They're always empty. We can't go off of nothing.
Vegeta is right here, Goku. We can't go based off of nothing. But I do have the same feeling that my father is up to something. But what it is, I don't know.
Well, no matter what, I'm done training. Since I'm done, I'm going to go stand guard. Goku, Vegeta, you coming with me? Because if they show up, I'm going to need help.
Very well, Broly. Father, Vegeta, you mind going with him? I believe y'all's training is done as much as possible. I'm going to stay here with Whis and get a little bit extra done and help him achieve something. We've got 1 hour left, so make it all count.
Alright, Gohan. I'll go stand guard. I need to give my body some rest as well, so it all works out.
Yeah, I agree. I need to take a break real quick, too. Plus, my body's kind of just done. I don't know what else to do right now. Well, while you rest, just make sure you are staying alert, because we don't know when the destroyers will be here, or if Daishiken is coming with them. I don't want to lose anyone else, guys. About 30 minutes has passed since Goku, Broly, and Vegeta went outside the cave to rest.
Kakarot, do you feel this? This power? We must be having company soon. It's getting closer.
Slowly, the remaining destroyers started to descend from the air, one by one, coming down around Goku, Vegeta, and Broly.
My, it's been so long, Vegeta. You've grown into a great disappointment, you have. I'm ready to finally get rid of you, once and for all. Oh, do shut up, Beerus. No one wants to hear you, or that pathetic pussy-ass mouth of yours. All you do is sleep, and when you have finally decided to do something, you thought of torturing me. Oh, you will regret the day that you ended up doing that to me. My, Vegeta. You're getting quite bold, aren't you? We will just have to do something about that, now won't we?
Vegeta then heard enough from Beerus and rushed at him, punching him in his face, then kicking him in his ribs. Vegeta then spun around, grabbed Beerus by his tail, and threw him down to the ground. Seeing this, Champa got upset and rushed at Vegeta and decked him in his face. Vegeta flew down to the ground hard, landing right next to Goku.
Broly, Kakarot, it is time. Let us defeat these bastards once and for all. You guys defeat us. That's not gonna happen.
Our heroes and the mortals started fighting one-on-one until the rest of the destroyers got there and started to gang up on them. While the fighting was going on, Daishiken was seen as Zeno's world.
Lord Zeno, I need you to release the seal on all the destroyers. That way they can fight a horrible threat right now. If we do not, the multiverse will be destroyed.
What do you mean the multiverse will be destroyed? Do I need to go erase someone? Lord Zeno, you cannot erase these guys. They have protection from the Super Dragon Balls to keep you from getting erased. The only way is to release the Destroyer's power. You can do that.
Very well, Daishinken. I will release them, but make sure you put it into this threat.
As Zeno unleashed the power of all the Destroyers, Daishinken then teleported behind Zeno and stabbed him through the chest.
Oh, thank you so much, Zeno. You did the easiest thing for me and paid for it with your life. You should know better than to trust anyone.
Since Zeno unleashed the power on all the Destroyers, each one of them started to glow and gain more and more power, like that they've never had before.
Ah, this power feels so great. Thank you, Daishinken. I needed this.
All of the Destroyers started powering up at the same time, and by doing so, their essences started fusing together. Unknown of what's going on, our heroes started to freak out.
What is this power? It's like nothing we've ever seen before. Who knew the Destroyers were this strong?
As Goku, Broly, and Vegeta were standing there in shock and awe, and mostly horror, as seeing all the Destroyers' energy pouring into one spot in the sky. And out from that energy, a black portal started to open up, and slowly a hand was coming out. This hand was unlike any other hand before. It was purple, and on it was black armor. Out was emerging a demon. One by one, each Destroyer started to collapse, dead from having all their energy taken by this being. This being looked down at our heroes and started to smile.
So you finally summoned me, Daishinken. It's been eons since I've been around again, but it's for these pathetic fools. Now that's just a disgrace.
Kakarot, do you feel this pressure? I don't think we can stand up to this.
Yeah, I know, but we've got to do something. At least until Gohan and Whis come out. All three of us can team up and take him on, right? We may not live, but we'll do what we got to do.
It's time for you foolish mortals to die. You are looking at the very first Destroyer, and my name is Astaroth.
Broly, Goku, and Vegeta then powered up.
Alright guys, it's time to do this. No more holding back. Do you understand?
Before Goku could say anything, Astaroth appeared right in front of him and kicked him in his face, sending him flying meters away. Astaroth then appeared right behind Vegeta, wrapping his tail around Vegeta's neck and then picking him up. Astaroth went to stab Vegeta with his sword, but Broly came in front of Astaroth and kicked him in his face, stopping him from killing Vegeta right then and there. Guys, we have to work together. This guy is way stronger than us, and definitely stronger than Gohan. I don't know how to describe his power, but he's beyond us. We can do this as long as we team up together. As the heroes were starting to come up with a plan, Astaroth just stood there, waiting for something to happen. Like he was proud of his power and knew nothing could faze him. Daishinken had finally arrived to the battlegrounds to find Astaroth already here.
It's about time you got here, Daishinken. I've been waiting for you, brother.
Yes, Astaroth. I do apologize it took me so long to free you. I had to wear down Zeno's guard. So you wasn't expecting anything, but I'm glad that you're here now. Father, did I just hear you right? Did you just call him brother? I didn't even know you had a brother. It's not possible, is it?
As Whis arrived to the battlefield, finishing up his training with Gohan in the Cave of Wonders, he overheard Daishinken and Astaroth talking, and he really wanted to know if it's true.
Father, how could you do this? It's like you're not even the same person. Whis, did you not realize I was growing angrier and angrier with the way things were, and yet you expect me to just stand by
while these mortals gained so much power, all thanks to you. Father, if you didn't like the fact that the mortals were getting stronger, then why did you order us to train them? It makes no sense. I told you all to train them because that is what Zeno wanted. I never wanted it. I looked down on them mortals. And you should have too. It's us, angels, that are superior. And my brother, the very first destroyer, Astro. You never had a chance in hell to have your mortals survive, especially today. So no matter, Whis, you and the mortals are going to die now.
So this is my nephew who decided to train all mortals, no matter what. Does that mean you put the mortals above your own kind?
Yes, I have trained these mortals, not many others, but only when I was ordered to. And I love all the mortals. They deserve to live, and we can learn so much from them.
Like what? How to wage war? I already know how to do that. I need to learn nothing from these mortals. They are the ones that need to know their place.
God, you assholes are so full of yourself. Why not just back off and let us mortals live in peace? Y'all have already taken everything from me. My wife, my daughter, my mother, my brother, my friends, everything. And now you deem to take my life? No, you all will pay for it with yours, especially you, Daishinken. Is that so, Gohan? Well, no matter, Gohan. Whether you live or die, I don't care. I'm just now happy because I no longer have to serve a child, and my brother is finally here. Will you shut the hell up, Daishinken? I'm so tired of hearing your mouth. You've ordered the death of my son and my wife, and for that you will pay. Yeah, Daishinken, it's time you pay.
You fools talk too much. It's time you all die.
Astaroth then rushed Gohan and then kicked him in his chest. He then took and threw a blast at Gohan's face as he grabbed him at the same time. Threw Gohan down to the ground, and before Gohan landed, Astaroth teleported beneath him and then did a backflip and kicked him in his face, sending Gohan flying into multiple mountains. Astaroth then went after Broly, and Broly didn't fare any better. Broly was hit in his face, kicked in his ribs, and then had both of his arms broken due to the sheer overwhelming strength of Astaroth's kick when Broly went to block it. If Broly didn't block the kick would have been sent right at Broly's face and broke his neck due to the sheer pressure. Astaroth then set his sights on Vegeta, and Vegeta tried to rush Astaroth. However, Astaroth was too strong and overpowered him. Astaroth managed to grab Vegeta by the back of his head and slammed him down to the ground. Astaroth then hurled Vegeta right into Goku, and they both clashed into each other hard. Both of them tumbled down to the ground. Thanks for the catch, Kakarot, but you need to stay the hell out of my way. Jeez, buddy, it's not like I meant to get in your way. He threw you at me, remember? Our heroes continued to clash with Astaroth, not able to even exchange blows very well. Gohan was able to get a couple hits on Astaroth, but he too struggled against such a foe. Our heroes kept going at Astaroth, fighting to the bitter end, but yet the heroes were unable to get any further, closer to their goal in killing this monster. While the heroes were battling Astaroth, Whis stood in front of Daishinken. Father, you don't deserve the title of Grand Priest. You never have. You always thought I was weaker than you, but today I'm going to show you. You were dead wrong. Look at you, Whis, finally coming to your senses and wanting to step up and rise above your current state. If only you knew the trouble you were in. Daishinken then rushed Whis and kneed him in his ribs. He then turned around and decked him in the face, sending him flying. Whis then got up and flew after Daishinken, and they both clashed hard. One by one, their blows were echoing, unable to sense who was winning until Daishinken threw Whis down to the ground with a mighty blow to his face. You see, Whis, you never stood a chance against me. I am the strongest angel, and you even knew that. So why would you attempt this? Father, you think too highly of yourself. I'm telling you this now. These little blows you did against me didn't even hurt. Do you think I wasn't training this entire time? Oh wow, how wrong you were. I've been training non-stop with these mortals to get stronger, not just to train them, because I had a feeling something like this would happen one day. So now it's my turn to show you why I am the strongest and not you. You've become stagnant, and now it's time to show you the boundless strength that I have. Father, you can call this form my Archangel, and with its power, I will slay you and end your evil ways. Whis and Daishinkan clashed hard, neither one of them giving up ground to the other, until finally Whis came around and hit Daishinkan with a roundhouse kick that landed square to his jaw. Whis then flew down and landed right next to his father and kicked him in his face. I thought you were going to be more than this, Father. Maybe I've just gotten so strong that you can't stand a chance. But this is all over now. It's time. The Archangel runs supreme, and not you. Whis then powered up a blast as he is hovering over Daishinkan's body, who was passed out cold. Whis then launched an Angel's blast at Daishinkan, and he died right there. Back where Astaroth was beating the lights out of our heroes, Astaroth had finally decided to stop playing around. Astaroth then stabbed Goku through his back, and his sword pierced Goku's heart as it came out. Father, no! Gohan screamed while watching his father being stabbed in the chest. Unable to do anything at the moment due to the strength difference between himself and Astaroth. Gohan felt rage building up too much to the point that Gohan couldn't handle it, and he screamed. Whis reached out to Gohan telepathically. Gohan, let it out. Let it all go. Show him the power you have deep within. And remember, we can bring your father back and everyone else. So let it go. The dam in Gohan's mind had broke, flooding through his body, unleashing a massive power, one like no one has ever seen before. Good job, Gohan. You finally achieved the primordial power from when we trained together in the staff, as well as that in the Cave of Wonders. No one else could have achieved this but you, and I'm so sorry you had to do it this way. Gohan then sped towards Astaroth and then decked him in his face. Before Astaroth could even manage to do anything, Gohan was right behind Astaroth again and elbowed him in the back of his neck. Gohan grabbed Astaroth's tail and spun him around like he was a rag doll and threw him into a large mountain. Before Astaroth could come out the other side of the mountain, Gohan was right there and decked Astaroth in his ribs with a powerful blow as he came out of the mountainside. As Gohan sent Astaroth through the other side again, Astaroth tried stopping himself. However, Gohan was right behind Astaroth. Astaroth landed hard on the ground, unable to move very far due to how much damage he took in a quick succession. Gohan then looked at him as he came down right next to him. So, this is what the Great Demon Destroyer was all about? You didn't last much.
How can this be? How can you, a mortal, be stronger than me, the Demon Destroyer? It makes no sense.
You want to know how? It's because destroyers like you killed my entire family and friends in front of me. It wasn't just anyone, but my wife, my daughter, everyone I've loved right in front of my eyes. It made me watch. Then I spent 3 years locked inside of Whis' staff with nothing to do but train. and I trained every day with Whis just to kill each and every one of you destroyers. And now I'm so close that I can't stand another minute talking to you. So this is goodbye. Gohan then kicked Astaroth up into the air, launching him far, far away from the planet's surface. Gohan then started charging up a massive universal Kamehameha. Rotten hell, Astaroth. As the blast hit Astaroth, sending him back to hell, where he came from, Gohan and the other heroes fell to the ground, exhausted. As the angels flew down from Zeno's world, one at a time, they brought with them the Super Dragon Balls. Hello, Whis, Gohan. Here are the Dragon Balls. You may make your wish, and I pray you make the right choice. Whis asked the dragon to bring back everyone that has died at the hands of all the destroyers and Daishinken. Since this incident has started, we need to repair everything that they have done. That means to even bring back Zeno. I want everything to come back before any of this happens. I understand, Gohan, and I'll do just that. Everyone was brought back, to include Zeno. Zeno showed up right where everyone was making a wish. What happened? Where is everyone? Where's Daishinken? Zeno was filled in on what had happened, and he made Whis the new Grand Priest, a choice he will never forget. As Whis came up and bowed in front of Zeno and was so thankful, Whis then said thank you to our heroes, and all of them were given pardons by Zeno. And Zeno promised never to hurt Universe 7 in any way. Our heroes then went back to their universe, and they spent so much time with their family. And Gohan settled down and was finally able to have the relationship he needed with his wife and daughter. This, my Mystic Saiyans, is what I think would happen if Gohan was betrayed and locked in Whis' staff. Yes, a lot of it came from, fan service and everything, but it's a good start. Now, I want to say, if you enjoyed this content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. We also have a Discord server where you can join up and talk with myself and my other T23 partners. Yes, that includes Goku T23 and Vegeta T23. Stay tuned for further what ifs from myself and my partners and more Hero of Z content. You won't be disappointed. Also, guys, be advised, my next what if will be what if Gohan achieved Ultra Instinct against Vegeta in the Saiyan Saga. Stay tuned for that one. You guys have a mystical day.